Hey folks, John Masterly here. As I get rid of a lot of my old artwork, I found a lot of old documents for game ideas that I had. Never came to fruition. They were just ideas, concepts of things that I put together, and I'm going to show you what they are. They might be interesting enough for that it inspires one of you guys to take it and run with it. Okay, if you want to take my ideas and make something of it, you know, to give me some credit. If it does really, really well, I'll just sue you for a piece of the share, you know, right? That's the American way. Back when I was working with Bethesda Softworks, I had a game idea that was inspired by the Elder Scrolls, and as you can see here, it's a lot of medieval fantasy stuff. A darker kind of style that mixes, you know, medieval plus RPG sort of elements. One of my games be more action-oriented in terms of like the combat, and a bunch of games like Fable and Kingdoms of Amalur covered that particular genre. But this was my idea for a game. Some of these characters are pretty wacky, right? So you have here something called the Jester, and he's a magical type of creature, and he has these little balls that he juggles, except that they're little piranha characters, right? And then we have some here like a woman who's villainous, basically like a spider woman, if you will. A dude that I'm gonna call him the Tusk Warrior, where his whole body is basically made of this hard, bony type of exoskeleton. This is kind of like based off of a Balrog type of design. Here's a woman. I'm going to call it the Queen of Worms. The whole body is made up of giant worms that slither and it's nasty. It's nasty. There's a vampirous leech. So she's got these leech-like critters in her hands. If she gets close to you, she's going to suck your life and your blood from you. Second game that I had was, it's like a cat burglar kind of game. And this was inspired by my early works on Tomb Raider. Although I was kind of working on this idea even before then, back in college. So it's one of the reasons why I really enjoyed working on Tomb Raider. But the idea here is you have a woman named Felicia. She's a cat burglar, and you're trying to crack into famous museums and get past their security system to steal expensive pieces of artwork. She has these kind of like cool contraptions that she can pull out. Like as an example, there's a gun that's able to shoot out an umbrella, and the whole idea for this particular mechanic is you shoot it out, and then eventually she can get hooked onto a vase, right? Just the handle of the vase, and a rope that gets pulled through it. So what happens is she can lift the vase up without ever having to set off the floor sensors, and the vase falls comfortably along the zip line into the umbrella, and then she can pull it up quietly. So it's one of the ideas there. One of my other ideas was based around a comic book series that I put together when I was in high school. And it's superheroes, but wacky superheroes, and they're actually based off of my friends. And a good buddy Victor and I made some comic books based off of this. So you have someone like here, like a guava woman whose whole body is shaped like a guava, and has all these types of contraptions within that can kind of pop out of it. And you have some of these boss characters that I was working on, like King Canary and King Crabs. And the guy who sells portals, a used door salesman. One of the boss characters was based on one of my good friends, Grace. She was tall and thin, so you have this character that has tall, stretchy limbs, but these huge Mickey Mouse fists and feet that could stretch out and whack you to death. The level design was actually based around Mega Man. It was inspired by the concept of every time you beat a character, you gain its powers and abilities, and kind of figure out really which one do you want to tackle first to be able to kind of take on the next type of character. Alright, so there you go. 3 games that I came up with over the years. Haven't done anything with them, and maybe something will come in the light of day, but hey, if you want to take it and run with it, have some fun with it, be happy to throw it away. Or maybe if you're inspired, reach out to me and maybe we'll do something together one day. Alright, peace out.